Hi, this is Sergeant Beast Larson coming to you after a little break. Tip number 13, how to improve your max bench press, how to improve everything. And the word, it's not beast today, the word is intensity. The thing that drives me athletically and lifting, motivates me the most, I think my favorite athlete is Bill Goldberg, the wrestler. If you go back to 1997 in his very first wrestling match, against Hugh Morris, he wasn't supposed to win. And if you study the history of some different athletes and who has given and pushed and pursued, Bill Goldberg is an example of that. His first wrestling match, he came out, he defied the odds, defied the referee and what was supposed to happen, and he defeated Hugh Morris. He said, I'm not going to lose unless somebody beats me. And that's why he went on that winning streak. 25, 33, the 50s, the 70s, over 100. Look on YouTube and watch that, Goldberg versus Hugh Morris. Watch the Goldberg highlights compilation. You'll see the intensity in the spear and the jackhammer. Watch how flexible he is in his kicks. Watch the speed that he has with his hands. 6'4", 275, 280, that's a big man. His speed comes from training. His speed comes from his flexibility, his stretching. He doesn't just go in and lift weights. Doesn't go just push a Mack truck around the parking lot. There's a lot of stretching and flexibility involved in that, which is going to help his recovery. Watch his latest fights as he came back against Brock Lesnar. The fight against Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott is a very hard-hitting, very powerful striker from the UFC. Deadly punch. Goldberg knew that. The first couple punches from Tank Abbott, Goldberg, he wasn't there. The best way to not get hit is to move your head and not be there. And he dodged those. He avoided the big heavy hits, the big heavy right hand from Tank Abbott. You want to increase your bench press? Watch something like this. Watch Goldberg wrestling match. Watch a few minutes of him in action in the ring. That will also drive you to grow, to get stronger, to get bigger. Your physique will change. It's motivated me, this unedited, since 1997. I still watch it, I still follow it. And in very, very late, actually 2016 against Brock Lesnar, when he came back, Brock Lesnar talked about, your wife and your son don't watch this, I'm going to destroy you, and all that wrestling talk. Goldberg said, you just increased the butt whipping that I was going to give you. They come out into the match. He does something. I believe it's in Survivor Series 2016. You can find it. Brock Lesnar, they lock up. He pushes back. Goldberg gives him a real hard forward shove, kind of like a standing bench press, and floors him. When he gets up, spears him. That injures him. You see him holding his arm. And then here comes the jackhammer and it's over. You want to lift big? Talk big and do it. Goldberg does that. Goldberg has never failed the wrestling fans. He's never failed in sports. He talks it, he performs it, he proves it. So that's my tip number 13. Your intensity level needs to be that. If you read the book, if you watch different things, different wrestling, and look at the comments on YouTube, Goldberg's intensity is far greater than any other athlete. The athletes they catch, they do great in the NFL. They do great in the NBA. Are their intensity like this? Do they have explosiveness? Do they have this kind of power? This kind of endurance? Determination? Then throw in a couple scary faces and you've got Goldberg. Well, that's brought me to benching a few years ago again over 400 as a raw bench in a 198 weight class. Squats and deadlift 500 plus. That's helped me to become very strong and maintain this strength. I have a nickname of Beast for many reasons. For my age, my conditioning, my endurance, my strength, my athleticism, all those good words. I can just get the thesaurus out. Or if you were around me, you see my stopping power, my punching power, my speed. I do some training. I do some fighting training up close. A couple friends have seen just how fast I can be with people up close, takedowns to the ground, precision. You've got to be what you want to be. You want to lift, you want to grow, intensity. Lastly, we're about 60 days out from the 2018 Mr. Olympia again. My favorite this year, I'm going to go with Big Ramey. I've been following him. He's an intense person as well. His training, his thought process, his motivation, his desire, he's pushing it to the limit. So good luck to you, Big Ramey. I hope you get to watch this from the basement here in North Georgia. This is Sergeant Beast Larson. Have a good day.